Are you single and you want to start dating, but you would like to have a kinky partner? It's totally possible to find a kinky partner also in the vanilla world, but let's imagine that you want to have a kinky partner and you want to be specific about it. Here's the thing. Dating profiles, you write it to disqualify people. Because let's just say that there are 100,000 people in the world that are, let's say you're a man and you're looking for a woman. There are 100,000 women in the world, single women, who would be in the right age category, for instance. From those 100,000, there's about 20,000 people who really don't fit your description. That means that there are still 80,000 people left. Now, there are 10,000 people who fit perfectly and who would be wonderful to date and who would be perfect to start a relationship with or to start playing with, who would really fit your description. That means that there are still 70,000 people left in the middle. And those are the people that might be interesting, might be not, but they're not a good fit. And what you want to do with writing your dating profile is make sure that those 70,000 people also don't react on your profile. So the only people interested are the 10,000 people who would actually fit you. It means that you don't write a dating profile to profile yourself and to make sure that you get as many reactions as possible. No, what you do is you write your profile to disqualify everyone else who you don't want to react on you. And I know this is hard. At one point I was looking for a physiotherapist because I was running and my knee was hurting when I was running. But I wanted to run a marathon, so I needed someone to take care of it and to have a look what it was going on. So I just typed in Google in the place where I live, the big place in the neighborhood where I live, physiotherapist. And I got a list with about 33,000 results. Now, 33,000 physiotherapists, that's a bit much. So I started scrolling through the pages. And on the second page, I saw an ad, or I saw a result, and it says, physiotherapist specialized in knee problems with runners. I didn't have to think any further. That was the person that I needed. So I checked that one. Now, can you imagine what would happen if you would put in your dating profile, for instance, I'm a cat lover and I don't like dog lovers. If I put in that dating profile, I'm a cat lover. And it's totally fine if you love dogs, but a dog will never enter my house. It will probably disqualify like 20,000 people. But the point is, for me, it's important. And you may think it's not so important, but the point is there are so many people in the world and we tend to let's not be too picky, because if we're too picky, we won't get a partner. That it's not about getting a partner, it's about getting the right partner. And that's what you're going to do. For that, you need to find out who you are. That's where you start. Who are you? What do you want? About your kinky profile, your kinky dating profile, be very clear. If you are a switch, if you are a submissive, if you are a dominant, and what type of relationship are you looking for? Not every dominant is looking for princesses. Not every dominant is happy with brats. Not every dominant is looking for slaves. And you're, as a slave or a brat or a submissive, you're looking for a fit, for a person who fits you. You're looking for someone who can understand your needs and is also happy to fulfill them. If you're a daddy person, you're really not looking forward to a slave, to one who is really obedient, who is all the time looking into pleasing you. Please, let's just give you everything that I want and I don't want to be taken care of. It's all about you. There's dominance that fit that and there's dominance that don't fit that. Find out if this is a role that fits you, and the more clear you are about what you want, the bigger the chance that the people who are acting and reacting on you will actually fit you and will react on what you're saying. At one point I put on FedLife I mean, I wasn't looking for a partner, but the point was that I put on FetLife that I was playing water polo. Well, apparently there are not many water polo players, but there are on FetLife. So I got reactions from people who talked about it with me, and they were excited to get interacting and to start talking and chatting, and it was a wonderful way to just build up friendships. And it doesn't really need it to be like dating or anything. I mean, I wasn't looking for anyone. But the fun part was that because I put in something so specific, it made it possible for me to connect with the people that I actually have something with it. I met, when I was running the marathon in New York, I posted something in FetLife and was like, is there another Kingster who's running the marathon in New York? And there were people reacting on it. And then this way I could create some kind of community with people who were like-minded, who had similar things in mind, who wanted to talk about, And it's just because you have something in common, it's really nice. And because only having kink in common is usually not enough to build a long-term relationship. And right now, I'm really talking about long-term relationship because that's the only thing that I have experience with. If you're looking for a play partner, this definitely you can also do. But even with a play partner, it's really nice if you have something else to talk about than the scene that you're going to do. Dare to show yourself. I know it's freaking scary to put yourself out there. On the other hand, why would it be? Why would it be scary to show yourself that you're looking for someone, that you would love to find someone to share your life with, no matter how big that part of life it is? And think about it. Be honest. If, of course, you need to show yourself from your best side, because I believe that you should always show yourself from your best side to your partner, not just when you're dating, but always. So you can also do that in your dating profile. You really don't have to find a picture that looks horrible, because then you give the impression that you don't care. So if you care, show that you care. Make a beautiful picture. Make one where you're smiling. If you don't want to put your head in the picture, your full head, try if you can find a picture where at least part of your head, at least either your eyes or your mouth, so it's at least it's a little bit visible what kind of person you are, because your face is so expressive. And if you really don't want to put anything from your face, make sure that you post something that says something about you. A picture without a face is usually very hard to interpret, to see something about it, to see a little bit about what kind of person it is, how you wander through life. Make one that shows something that you're passionate about. If you're passionate about running, I would love to have a picture that I have my medal in it, maybe. If that's something that I'm really passionate about, and that's what I do. If I love walking in nature, why not making a picture that you're walking in nature? Don't put a picture of somebody else. Just make a picture from the back side. Nowadays, every camera has a timer on it, so you can just set up your camera and you turn around and you make sure that you make a beautiful picture, and it's from the back. It can say a lot and it can show a lot, but it shows that you take care. So these are my main 2 tips: is be honest, right to disqualify, and make sure that you show a bit of yourself with your picture. That will get you going for dating. Have fun and play with passion.